Greetings, fellow trial enthusiasts. I'm thrilled to bring you this video in which we discuss 5 things we are eagerly anticipating in the upcoming Outlast Trials game. So, without further ado, let's dive into the exciting details. Moving on to number 5, we have True Difficulty. A challenging difficulty mode that only a small percentage of players can complete would be ideal. This would show respect to longtime fans and keep them engaged. For instance, we hope that Insane Mode truly lives up to its name, provides the most challenging experience in the series, being so challenging in fact that it would take Soul's no-hit run level focus to complete. Though, we could just be taking it too far. Number 4 on our list is more trials each year. Imagine having 13 new trials released each year. This will be an excellent way to draw back players who are not into horror games that much and provide more reasons for fans to stick around. As some of you may remember, there were a few leaks that we went over in our previous video. In that video, we showed a picture at the top showing year 1. Though this could mean something different, it would be amazing to see more trials released each year, or just be released periodically. I mean, having new trials every so often is one of the simplest ways to be consistent. Think of it like Geometry Dash. Geometry Dash stays alive to this day because it's constantly getting an influx of new levels. Maybe it's not every day at this point, but there's always something being added. There's always a reason to come back to the game as long as you still enjoy the style and core gameplay that the game provides, that is. Number 3 brings us mods. Mods are always a great way to add a new layer of gameplay to a game. Therefore, it would be fantastic to see mods added to Outlast Trials, especially considering the lack of mods in the previous 2 games. Seeing mods is just a no-brainer. To be honest, mods are really a key factor to me, and honestly, we're not going to be at that point for a while. I mean, the game itself is looking like it's going to have a ton of content, and it's going to be satisfying to play for hours, days, months on end. That's how I feel at least. But it will still get to a point for some players, and seeing mods would generally change the pattern and add even more replayability for the community. Because if we remember Outlast 2, keep in mind Outlast 1 had a fair bit of mods, but 2 really didn't have much replayability. There were basically no mods in Outlast 2. There were some, like there was one mod which did basic mod things in a sense, right, where you could fly around, but that was it. There were a few other things, but there really weren't any mods compared to 1 for Outlast 2. And I was just generally surprised, so I really hope to see mods in Outlast Trials even more than in Outlast 1, and that they are very diverse. For number 2, it would be a finished product. As you know, a lot of games have been releasing with tons of glitches and being undercooked. Basically, companies have been lying to their community, and I don't want to see that happen here. It doesn't seem like we are though. It seems like Red Barrels is actually trying hard and doing a good job here at trying to release the best game possible. It would really suck to see an undercooked game that shit. I'm a fan myself, but even if it does flop, I'm still gonna play the hell out of it. Number 1, the last thing I hope for in Outlast Trials is to see a huge community of players. I know that not everyone is into horror games, but if they do it right, Outlast Trials can attract a lot of people who didn't play the previous Outlast series games. I really hope this game is fun enough to play every day, because once it's out, it may be the only game that I play. I haven't enjoyed many other games over the years as much as I enjoyed Outlast. Maybe because I'm a strict horror fan. Hearing that Outlast Trials is coming out is amazing. A big community means a lot because it helps the game last longer. With a large community, we won't have to worry about low lobby count like in Poppy Playtime multiplayer game. We all want to see the game succeed, and that should be the goal in the end of the day. Thank you for watching and listening to our top 5 things we hope to see in the upcoming Outlast Trials game. We believe these features enhance the gameplay experience and keep players engaged for a long time. As always, we want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on our list? Do you have any other suggestions that you would like to share? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our future content. We can't wait to see what Outlast Trials has in store for us.